Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Coach Raquel and welcome to Finding Happy. It is Thursday, my people. It is Thursday. Another week has hit the dust. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're joining us on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share it with someone. If you think there's someone who is an entrepreneur who could benefit from the information that we're sharing here on Finding Happy, then please share it with them. Or just share it with a friend, if you think they could benefit from it. It's my hope that what we discuss here will empower someone, inspire you, motivate you, empower you, support you in any way, so please like, comment, share, and thank you so much. I completely and we value having your support. We need to support each other. We can't do without the support of each other, so I'm extremely thankful. So today on Finding Happy, we're going to be talking about who is an entrepreneur. When we say that word entrepreneur, being a boss, when I say boss up, when you say boss lady, boss man, what do we mean? Who is an entrepreneur? We're going to be exploring that today. But before we go into that, I'm going to be sharing with you from the book Purpose, Profits, Passion. No, it's Purpose, Passion, Profit. And it's a #1 Amazon bestseller. I'm going to be sharing something what Kyle Wilson wrote on purpose, and how he views purpose. And I thought it was very interesting as I read the book. So I wanted to share with you as we talk about being an entrepreneur, finding your purpose, establishing your brand, owning your labor, owning your story, owning your creativity, owning your ideas, So that's what we're going to be talking about today. If you're listening on Podbean, we're also very thankful for you. We also value you, and we get so much love on Podbean. I want to just say thank you. We're on Google Podcast, we're on Apple Podcast, we're on Stitcher. There's so many of them, and I just want to say thank you for all the amazing support that we get, because we value the support and we thrive on the support that we get. So we just want to say thank you. If you have not yet gotten our radio app, please get it. It's the letter UME-RADIO, those letters, UME Radio. It means you and me. Right? We meet and we talk and we have a good time. We meet and have positive entertainment 24/7, right? So that's what we're about. WUME-DB New York, positive entertainment 24/7. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for your support. We want to thank our sponsors, UME Digital Media Inc., and you can learn more about them at umedigital.inc.com. That's the letter UME. And we also want to thank My Coach Ministry. That's my ministry. My Coach Ministry, you can learn more about us at mycoachministry.com. I want to say a special shout out to Shop and Own. That's Shop and Own. SHOP, the letter NOWN. shopandOwn.com. You should check out that one as well. Also, there's Business Tree, another one of our supporters or sponsors, Business Tree, and that is BUSINESSTRI. And Business Tree is a tool for faith-based operators, ministers, leaders, creatives to build their brand. They provide you with the tools and the access to support systems and to growth opportunities for you to be able to build and grow your brand. And all these sponsors that I talked about are persons who are companies that really support your growth and advancement and development and establishment, so that you can grow and thrive and be the owner of your own story. Thank you so much for joining us right here on UME Radio. I'm Coach Raquel, and let's go. We're going to look at purpose and Kyle Wilson's view on as he shares his experience and his thoughts in the book Purpose, Passion, and Profit. Thank you so much for joining us right here on UME Radio. Own your truth.
And what do you mean by that?
Harmonizing your thoughts, feelings, and actions.
I like that. So your greatest power is in your discovery and understanding of self.
That's right.
Finding Happy podcast will help you understand how your thoughts affect your life.
Thoughts become feelings, and our feelings create a halo around us. Finding Happy podcast will help you cultivate favorable outcomes and avoid harboring negative energies.
Wow, I like that. Thoughts become feelings, which then become habits that we practice. Finding Happy podcast will help or give the listener an insight into how what they do is a reflection of their subconscious minds. And it will help you understand how to program your mind to attract what you want consciously.
You deserve to thrive in this life. Find your happy.
Finding Happy podcast.
When people ask me, what is my purpose? I always say, my purpose comes from a desire to be my best and a desire to be faithful with the opportunities in front of me. I got into the seminar business serendipitously, and I believe I was guided there by always asking, how do I do my best at what is in front of me? Consistently through a series of opportunities and open doors, as well as through challenges and often difficult circumstances. Once in the seminar business, I had to learn how to successfully and consistently fill big rooms, which led to meeting Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, OG Mandino, and many others, which then led to me making Jim an offer he couldn't refuse in 1993 to launch Jim Rohn International. When people come to me saying, hey, I don't know my purpose, I always challenge them to simply take what's already in front of them and to be the best versions of themselves. One of my favorite quotes is from Napoleon Hill. Never pray and ask for more. Powerful. Never pray and ask for more, but always pray to do the best with what you already have. I have found that philosophy to be foundational in what drives me. I'm always asking, what's in front of me and how do I be and make the best version of that? Which then oftentimes is what opens up doors for me that may have seemed totally disconnected from what I'm doing. So many people ask me, we're at the final two paragraphs, how did you meet and work with Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Darren Hardy, Mark Victor Henson, and Jack Canfield of Chicken Soup for the Entrepreneur's Soul, Zig Ziglar, Jeffrey Gitomer, rocker Phil Collin of Def Leppard, two-time Grammy winner Seth Mosley, or real estate investor and syndicator Robert Helms, etc. I have to say, Kyle Wilson continues, in most cases, I never pursued any of them. The opportunities came to me as a byproduct of being a faithful steward over what I already had. Of course, add to that working hard, being a student, making good decisions, thinking outside the box, surrounding myself with good people, having a win-win mindset, and finding ways to build platforms that bring value to people. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that just massaged my mind and my brain. You know, just goodness. Thank you, Kyle Wilson, for this, right? And I'm reading from the book, Purpose, Passion, and Profit. You've got to get a copy. It's free. A free copy is on my website, mycoachministry.com. And today we're talking about who is an entrepreneur. And I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 qualities of an entrepreneur. And you just heard me share Kyle Wilson's, I think his website is kylewilson.com. You can check him out, right? He says his top qualities were working hard, being a student, making good decisions, thinking outside the box, surrounding himself with good people, having a win-win mindset, and finding ways to build platforms that bring value to people. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Simply amazing. An entrepreneur is a leader. And a leader is someone who brings into reality or existence something that did not exist before. So are you an entrepreneur? You're listening to Finding Happy with myself, Coach Raquel, and you're listening on WUME Radio. It doesn't matter where you're watching from. You may be on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page, or you might be on our YouTube page. Thank you for being there. Or you may be on Podbean, or Google Podcast, iTunes, any of them. We're Spotify, Stitcher. We're so grateful to have access to all these platforms. TuneIn, TuneU, Radio.net. We're so Live 365. We're so grateful for access to be able to reach and connect with you and share with you what we hope and aim to be empowering content. So, here are my top 10 qualities of an entrepreneur. The first one. An entrepreneur is equipped with an inner motivator. You're not just self-motivated, but there's a motivator living inside of you. There's an internal motivator there. He or she is self-driven. You're self-driven, and no one needs to usher you into action. You're proactive. That is the first quality that I have of an entrepreneur. These are my top 10 qualities. Second, number 2, an entrepreneur is a creator. Building, molding, forming, and creating a new perspective tool is a constant thought and action for entrepreneurs. You're constantly creating new things. Remember, who is a leader? Someone who brings into reality or existence something that did not exist before. Number 3, an entrepreneur is a problem solver. Now, some people who just caught up in their own realities. When you're talking to them, all they can tell you are the challenges they're having. They're not yet at the stage of being an entrepreneur, a leader. Entrepreneurs appreciate and value problems because they know these are new opportunities to create and bring about value to people. Value to people. And just to let you know, this information that I'm sharing with you is coming straight from a blog on my website, mycoachministry.com/blog. Or you can go to mycoachministry.com/post/who-is-and-entrepreneur. Just go to mycoachministry.com and click on the blog tab, and it will get you right there. Yes, I'm going to read number 3 again. An entrepreneur is a problem solver. Entrepreneurs appreciate and value problems. They know these are new opportunities to create and bring about value for people. Number 4, an entrepreneur is a risk taker. Yes, an entrepreneur is in the business of risk taking. Without risks, there is little pleasure in winning. Risk stimulates an excitement that drives desire in people who are creative and innovative. Yes, risk stimulates excitement. And this excitement drives desire in people who are creative and innovative. Yes. And number 5, and this one is amazing, innovator. An entrepreneur is an innovator. One of the realities an entrepreneur faces oftentimes is a lack of support from the people around them, just like I was saying before. And like I said, this is why you are the only one who has the ability to feel the excitement, understand the power, and see the potential of this great new thing God has chosen to use you as a vessel to bring into existence, to bring it into existence. When you are the vessel for the birth of greatness, chances are you will be on your own to a certain extent. To be chosen to bring about newness, new things, new realities, new tools, new innovations is an honor. It's an honor. You're an innovator as an entrepreneur. Number 6, an entrepreneur is required to be an opportunist. Yes, I know. Growing up, I was told that being an opportunist was a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. But guess what happened, right? As an entrepreneur, it doesn't mean you need to become opportunistic. Add value to people. Do not devalue people. Yes? Do not devalue them. Add value to them. Right? So it doesn't mean you need to become you need to be opportunistic. However, you must have the know-how to spot a good opportunity, grab it and run with it. An entrepreneur is required to be an opportunist. We're at number 7. How are you feeling so far? Are you connecting with what I'm saying? Are you connecting? Is it useful for you? I hope so. It's certainly taken me some time to really get to a place to be able to pen these 10 qualities. And I was able to do it based on my experience, having been a serial entrepreneur and being a success coach as well. I truly believe that if you are able to embody these qualities, you'll be an excellent and a successful entrepreneur. You develop into it, right? Number 7. And remember, you're listening to WUME Radio. Remember to get our app, install it on your phone so you can listen to us all the time. It's on Android and iPhone and Apple, and in the Google and Apple Play Store. WUME Radio. That's the letter UME-RADIO. And it's free. It's completely free. Okay? Number 7, an entrepreneur is a breakdown specialist. And this is probably my favorite one. No, it's not. It's not, but it's one of my top 3s. And I'm going to tell you my top 3 when I'm done. If I can find a top 3. But an entrepreneur is a breakdown specialist. As an entrepreneur, do not lament at the problem, nor become the center of its midst. No. Do not lament at the problem, nor become the center of its midst. As an entrepreneur, you are a disruptor. And know that by virtue of this, you will influence breakdowns. What's a breakdown? Google it. A breakdown is when there's a disruption. Things are not going according to plan, right? The universe brings about what may seem chaotic, right? What may seem as a flurry of issues, right? But what it really is what you call a breakdown, and a breakdown brings about breakthroughs. You cannot have breakthroughs without a breakdown. So when there's a breakdown, and I have a course that teaches you how to deal with these things. It's currently on Udemy. It's called, I think it's Learn Your Ideal Customer and how breakdowns lead you to that. Right? It's on Udemy. And on Udemy, we are Mindfulness in Ministry Masterclass. You can also find that on our website as well. Right? mycoachministry.com. As an entrepreneur, you're a breakdown specialist. Breakdowns are great for you because you know that following the breakdown, there's going to come a breakthrough. So we're now at number 8. Number 8. And before I go to number 8, I want to share this with you, right? As an entrepreneur, you will be required to do mind-bending things or to have mind-bending thoughts. You will be required to be yourself, your absolute self. You're going to be required to own your truth or your truths, what's real for you. The best gift you can give yourself is ownership of your truth. What is true for you. And owning your truth is not about honesty or dishonesty. It's about knowing who you are and understanding and accepting that, even if the rest of the world doesn't like the you that you are. You have to own it because you're special and you're amazing. You are wonderful. There were no mistakes made when you were made. When you were created, you were created exactly as God wanted you to be. Okay, so before I go to number 8, I just want to share some messages with you. Thank you so much for tuning in to WUME Radio. WUME Radio, you're listening to WUME Radio. This is Finding Happy, and I am Coach Raquel, WUME-DB New York. It's now 12 minutes to the hour of 12 p.m. So it's almost noon. I hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. I hope the information we've been sharing with you has been empowering. And just to kind of recap, this morning we I shared with you a story about purpose from Kyle Wilson. I think Kyle Richards is someone from one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I think. Oh my goodness. Now you know what I'm listening to and paying attention to, right? I have not watched that show in such a long time. I don't know how it came up on my mind. Yes, so it's Kyle Wilson. He shared his story about purpose from the book Purpose, Passion, and Profit. And like I said, the book is available for free. The e-copy is available for free on my website, mycoachministry.com. Also, I've been sharing with you who is an entrepreneur based on my experience. And we said an entrepreneur is a leader. And who is a leader? A leader is someone who brings into existence or reality something that did not exist before. And we went through 7 of I'm sharing with you my top 10 qualities of an entrepreneur. And I've already shared with you 1 through 7. Let me just remind you of what those are. And then I go on to number 8. So they are: number 1, an entrepreneur is equipped with an inner motivator. An inner motivator. So it's not just being self-motivated, but that motivator lives on the inside of you. Okay? An inner motivator. Number 2, an entrepreneur is a creator. We were born in the image of the Creator. We are creators. And number 3, an entrepreneur is a problem solver. An entrepreneur doesn't get caught up in their own reality. They identify the issue and they produce solutions. Problems for entrepreneurs are opportunities, so they're problem solvers. Number 4, an entrepreneur is a risk taker. That's what stimulates excitement and drives desire, right? For creativity and innovation. An entrepreneur is an innovator. always bringing about newness, a new thing. And number 6 was an entrepreneur is required to be an opportunist, not opportunistic, but an opportunist, right? Someone who knows how to spot a good opportunity and leveraging that opportunity. Number 7, an entrepreneur is a breakdown specialist, a disruptor. So you're identifying those breakdowns, and leveraging those breakdowns to get to a breakthrough. Now we were at number 8. And number 8, an entrepreneur is purpose-driven. Purpose-driven. We do things with purpose and for a cause, not just haphazardly going about getting things done. No, there's a mission and there's a vision and there's a purpose attached to what we're doing, right? A creator, developer, leader, otherwise known as an entrepreneur, who has not come into the knowledge of God's will for his or her life, has the potential to become a menace to his society. Yes, I said so. I'm going to share that again. A creator, developer, leader, otherwise known as an entrepreneur, who has not yet come into the knowledge of God's will for his life, for his or her life, has the potential to become a menace to society. Purpose attracts favor and ingenuity. He or she or you will be like a trapped soul tied up in the misery of your own potential. You must seek help if you're there. Yes? Because you don't recognize your purpose or you haven't identified it doesn't mean there isn't one. So the desire is there, but until you know how to guide it and drive it and understand its purpose and the why, you're just out there like a ship without a sail, right? And that can create accidents. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us and for staying watching this video. We appreciate you, or listening on the radio. We appreciate you. Number 9, an entrepreneur is a misfit. Yes, we are. But this is it, right? As an entrepreneur, you're bound to stand out. You're bound to stand out. The call of entrepreneurship can be a very lonely road. Remember I said that in the beginning. It pulls you out of a crowd and highlights the problems and breakdowns therein, for which your innovation will offer a solution. And the final one, the top 10, the 10. An entrepreneur is an originator. To learn what an originator is, you may want to hop on over to Udemy and complete my course, Learn Your Ideal Customer, so you can understand what an originator is, because I'd have to go down to break it down for you. But in simple terms, an originator is someone who generates, not just someone who's in the reactive, It's someone who creates new ideas, new thoughts, new paradigms, new solutions. You're bringing new things to the fore, but not only is it new, but it's original, Yeah, it's unique to you. Yes. As an entrepreneur, you have the gift of creating and birthing something new. So let's just run through those. And I told you I'll tell you my top 3. Let's just run through them. So an entrepreneur is an inner motivator, a creator, a risk taker, an innovator, an opportunist, a breakdown specialist, purpose-driven, misfit, originator. Now my top 3, my top 3, and I'm trying to get them while I'm here. I believe my top 3 are originator, breakdown specialist, purpose-driven. Those are my top 3. An entrepreneur is a breakdown specialist, an originator, and a purpose-driven individual. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Finding Happy today. Next week we're going to be, and the week thereafter, we're gonna continue on this road. And just, I didn't say this in the beginning, but I'm on the journey of a new thing called Entrepreneurs Allowed. Entrepreneurs Allowed. And we're going to be talking to some people who are entrepreneurs to learn how they do it, to kind of get into their minds and understand what's happening. We're also going to talk to persons who are new to this world of entrepreneurship to learn and understand what are the challenges they face, to know, so we can provide support, because we need to create an enabling environment around persons who are entrepreneurs so that they can grow and thrive and develop. Because when they grow and thrive and develop, the society does the same. Right? So to truly benefit from the gift of being an entrepreneur, you have to learn the principles and vulnerabilities that will empower your win or lead to your fail. In our next episode, which is coming up next week, I will be looking at the principles of successful entrepreneurship, followed by 10 reasons you'll fail. Right? And as per usual, I always do a blog and I put it on my website, mycoachministry.com, so that when I'm done, you can go there and look at what I wrote. For some persons who, prefer to see the text, that's okay too. This will also be published on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube. It will also be on Podbean and all the platforms that WUME Radio is currently broadcasting from, and it is all of them. I'm trying to find it so I could tell you. It's all of them. We're on all of them. We're on Apple. We're on TuneIn, TuneU, Radio.net, Live 365, Amazon Music. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on Podbean, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Sam Broadcaster. And get the app, WUME Radio. That's one word, WUME Radio. We're on Apple Play Store. We're on your Google Play Store. And it's been such a pleasure coming to you this morning. It was such an absolute honor to be able to share information with you that will be empowering for you. May you be blessed. May today be just amazing for you. May something wonderful happen for you today. And know this, right? You are an entrepreneur by default. You are an entrepreneur by default. You were born that way. You were made in the image of someone great. Who made you great? Yes? So go be great. Go do something wonderful. Knowing that, right, you will succeed. You will succeed. And I just want to close the show with this song by Leon Rimes, On the Side of Angels. If you're not listening on our radio, we apologize. You won't be able to hear the song, but please get the app so you can actually hear the radio, so you can hear the full effect of the program. May God bless you. Thank you for being here. Your greatness is in your brokenness. I'm Coach Raquel. Thank you for being here. And please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye. Own your truth.
And what do you mean by that?
Harmonizing your thoughts, feelings, and actions.
I like that. So your greatest power is in your discovery and understanding of self.
That's right.
Finding Happy Podcast will help you understand how your thoughts affect your life.
Thoughts become feelings, and our feelings create a halo around us. Finding Happy Podcast will help you cultivate favorable outcomes and avoid harboring negative energies.
Wow, I like that. Thoughts become feelings, which then become habits that we practice. Finding Happy Podcast will help or give the listener an insight into how what they do is a reflection of their subconscious minds. And it will help you understand how to program your mind to attract what you want consciously.
You deserve to thrive in this life. Find your happy.
Finding Happy Podcast.